Instagram. Oh my God, what is going on? I don't know if you are experiencing this, but I have seen lately that my pictures really aren't getting any good reach. I'm not getting that many likes and I'm not getting that many exposures or views on the post either. I can already say by now, and if you didn't know this, Reels is the thing at Instagram at the moment. And I can really see this in my statistics, that Reels get a lot more exposure than my normal post or any of the other kind of posts that you can do. And that's just how it is at the moment. And I think you need to get this into your flow of how you post stuff on Instagram, because if you want to have a reach, you need to take advantage of the ways that Instagram are promoting their services. Anyway, you clicked on this video because you want to know the best ways to use Instagram at the moment. And I'm here to help you. So we will go through the different kinds of posts, and I will tell you the pros and cons with each of these posts, so you know when you're going to post something, how you should do it, and you will have in mind why this is the best or not the best way to do it. So it's all about being strategical, that's the word. It's all about being strategical on how you post, and if you want to get a lot of exposure and potential and have more people watch your content. So let's start. So the first thing is just the regular posts, the thing that started Instagram in the beginning. This was just meant to promote pictures, and now you can also promote videos, but this is just the standard way of putting stuff up on Instagram. And it still works. It's not the best as it used to be, but it will work. And what do you get out of this? Well, first of all, this is easy. We all know how to do this, and you can do this pretty fast. You can pretty fast upload a video that you made or a picture that you took. Or you can create something on the fly with the app in Instagram. It's really easy and fast. Also, what I have seen is that you get a fair amount of reach when you use hashtags. So hashtags on the regular post is a good choice. Also, this is an easy and good way to show your creative side. You can do more or less whatever you want to do with the photos you take or the edits you do. So it's a good way to be creative and show everyone who you are. And the last good thing about the normal post is that it works really well with long captions, because you have a good format to write a long caption if you're into this, and write what you're thinking, what's going on in the picture, why you took this picture, all the emotions that you relate to this photo or taking the photo, or what's been up to it, what's going on in your life around this photo. This you can write down in the caption, and that is a way to reach out to your followers and try to connect. Oh my God. Just removing this. So what's not so good about these regular posts? Typically, you get a low engagement that you will by using some of the other kinds of mechanisms to post your stuff. And also, it's not easy to create value for your followers or for a potential client that you're posting for, because you're kind of limited to this one photo. So it's harder to show what's going on. Moving on, the carousel post. This is just like the regular post, but you can post up to 10 photos in the same post. So what's good about this is that you, unlike before, you get a bigger chance to show more of what's going on, more of the scene, more of a product. So this is a way to be more creative and show different kind of angles or aspects of a subject. So yeah, basically it's just a better way to show more of whatever you are posting. And this leads on to the next point, and that is you get a high engagement on these posts because people tend to stay longer on your profile because they are swiping through the photos or videos that you put up on the carousel post. And also you have a second chance if people are going through the feed and see your post and they don't view your carousel post or tap it, then they will be exposed to it another time, just the next photo or video in the carousel. That's also a bonus. And this leads to the last good thing about carousels, that there's a higher chance that people will save this content, which you really want people to do at the moment, because that's one of the buzzing things that Instagram wants people to do. If they hit the save bookmark, then this will tell the Instagram app or algorithm that this post is good, and there's a bigger chance that this will be promoted to other people. And there's a bigger chance that people bookmark your carousel post because you can provide more information, perhaps a tutorial or some good information about, I don't know, posting to Instagram like this video. I'm really excited to share this with you guys. I've partnered with a crowdfunding campaign building 3D printed electric scooters. Convenient, personal, safe in times of COVID and environmental friendly. And such a great looking vehicle, don't you agree? And now it's open for pre-orders with 50% off. Check the link in the bio for limited time pricing. Buy one now and you get the Lark bottle for free, which is the first self-cleaning and self-purifying water bottle. So now you can both travel green and reduce plastic waste. What is not to like? Then we have Instagram Lives. I don't know if you have ever used this. Me, myself, I have more or less never done this. This is a really good way to build trust with your audience because you are on live and can connect with people doing this and they get an instant view of what's going on in your life and get a more authentic feeling of you because there are no edits and cuts. It's just all you. Also in this future, you have the possibility to collab with another influencer or content creator or product. And this can potentially give you a better chance to hit more viewers that will see your content. So that's also a plus. And the last thing, this is an instant way to share good information, new information, promote something just upfront. I'm trying not to say but it's quite hard. The cons about lives is that at first you won't have that many viewers and it can take a long time before people are tuning in, and then you perhaps have already said what you wanted to say and then it kind of misses the point of doing this. And also if you're not trained in front of the camera, just like I am, it can be quite hard and also a bit nerve-wracking to start a live feed. So that's a con. Then we have Instagram Reels, and this is the newest feature in the Instagram portfolio of ways to post stuff. And this is Instagram trying to beat TikTok. And that's why, as I said in the beginning, that Instagram really want you to use Reels at the moment because they're really trying to fight off TikTok and being the #1 social media. So possibly the biggest pro about this at the moment is, as I said earlier, that you get a bigger reach than you do with any of the other ways to post stuff. So if you're not using Reels, you need to do this because that's the way to reach people at the moment. And why Reels is also good without all the pushing from Instagram is that it's a way to give your audience something new or creative. You can entertain them, make them laugh, teach them something, show them something that they haven't seen before. So it's a really good way to provide valuable content to your audience. Another good thing about Reels is that they are quite easy to make when you get the hang of it. And you have some features in the app to create a more creative video that are good. And that way it's more easy for common people to produce a relatively good video that they can post. And the last pro about this, as I said, is that this is a really good way to be creative. You can do a lot of creative stuff using the Reel function, and it's just your imagination that's holding you off. So a con about this, that is that in the beginning you need some time to learn how this function works, just the mechanisms, but also how people react to these posts. What is a good Reel? What is a bad Reel? What is trending? How do you make something that kind of hits the trending way to do Reels so you will get any viewers? So a big con about this, as I see, is that you don't have any insights when it comes to Reels. And if you don't know what insights is, this is a function that more or less is statistics about your posts. And if you don't have access to insights, it's because you need to make your profile either a content creator profile or a business profile. And then you will get access to the insights on your account. And you don't get this on Reels no matter what. And that's quite bad because if you want to see how your posts are doing, you don't really have this function on Reels. The only thing you can see is how many have viewed your Reel, but there's no statistics about how you reach people, which way you go. Is this the hashtags? Is this the front page? What's going on? Yeah, you can't really see this. So I hope this will come in the future, but at the moment it doesn't, and that's a con. Another bad thing is that Reels are not working for everyone at the moment. Some people don't even have Reels at the moment, and some people have Reels but do not have all the functions. For instance, they can't search music to put on the video, or they don't have a big music library within the music function. So that's kind of bad, and I don't know how Instagram can take this long to push this out because I've had Reels for at least half a year. So it beats me how some people don't get this function. But anyway, that's also a con. And the last thing, this is kind of counterproductive to the things I said in the beginning that's good about Reels, but that is that a lot of people know that you need to do this at the moment. So they are pushing a lot of Reels content out. And this will make you kind of drown in between all this content. All these trending videos are kind of being the ocean, and you are just a water drop in this ocean. I bet you already seen all these dancing videos, and this is what I say to people when they ask me where I'm from or whatever it's called. Pretty girls lip syncing to stuff, and yeah, videos like that. They have been trending for some time or a long time, and they're really filling up the ocean of reels, and it's hard for you to be standing out in this big ocean. So that's really a con, but you need to work the best you can do in here. So when I say that you can be creative for reels, it also means that you can try out stuff that you haven't done before. For instance, lately I've been posting my photos just as reels, not doing anything particular, but just having the photo and putting it up as a reel, and perhaps doing some zoom ins and pans and stuff like that. It doesn't really take that long to make. You can do it on your phone. And this way I get more exposures, but I can see the number of views on the reel than I would do with a normal post. You don't get as many likes, and I'm not sure that you gain more followers this way, but at least you get more exposure. I'm just trying to test it out to see how it works. And I mean, you can do this how it will work for you. The limits is just up here. So Instagram stories, an easy way to share information or news on your account, because you can just do it really quickly in the app and it's away, and it will be up in the feed for people to watch right away. And just like lives, this can be an honest and direct format, because if you don't edit these or do more about them, it's just a short clip of you showing what you're doing and who you are and what you want to say in a really short format. So yeah, an honest way to be you, a good way to show who you are, and a quick way to share new information. This also gives a good chance for people direct messaging you when they see your story, and this tells Instagram that people are engaging with your content, which is a good thing. Cons about this is that not all people will see your stories just like lives, and they are gone after 24 hours. So you can produce really valuable content here that not all of your followers will see. And this leads on to the next point, which is that stories are more or less only for your followers. New people won't really see your stories, or at least not that many. So the stories are just for your followers. But also this can be a good thing, because this is a really good way to engage with the following you have and be there and connect with them. And the last bad thing about Instagram stories is that this is really easy to skip. When people see the start of your story, they can really easily swipe or tap, and your story will go away. And that's not what you want. So you really need to have in mind that you more than ever want to hook people at the beginning of your story. So IGTV, do you remember this? It came out some years ago and was like the pendant to YouTube, I think. I don't think that it ever did any good, really. I have more or less never used IGTV. I don't search IGTV. I don't look at IGTV, but it's still there and you can still post to it. So this function is good if you want to post longer videos to Instagram. That might be if you want to upload a long tutorial or a long video showing something that you cannot do on a reel or on a story or on a regular post, then IGTV is a way to do this. You can still film this directly on your phone and upload it from your phone, making it an easy way to use this function. And if you do live stories, then you can save your live stories as an IGTV afterwards. This is, I guess, a pro for both these. So you won't throw away your live. If you made a live, then you can put it on your IGTV. Yeah, just a connection feature. So the cons about this, and I already kind of said something about this. The biggest con is that it has really low engagement because people aren't using this function. So not a lot of people will see your IGTV videos, and not a lot of people will react with your IGTV videos. And you won't really reach that many people with this because people, as I said, don't use this. And there's all content these days, but even more on Instagram, which is really a hit and run content platform. It's hard to have people stay on your IGTV videos and watch the whole thing because people are just there for a moment and then off. So it has to be really valuable content if you want people to see it and stay there. Also, it takes longer to make these videos, and also if you are editing your videos, it takes longer because you have more to edit, of course. And the last thing is that this is a competitor to YouTube, but it doesn't really compete with YouTube in any point. So I think if you are to make longer videos, you should probably just make it on YouTube and try to get people to jump over there. Also, because potentially you have the chance to monetize your content on YouTube and make money off it, and that feature isn't really on Instagram TV. So it's just more or less a waste of time, but it's still there. And who knows, perhaps someday will be a better feature, but I kind of doubt it. At the moment, I'm in a state where I don't really enjoy Instagram because of this constant pushing on Reels. And for me, Instagram was a platform to promote your photos, and they're making it really hard to do this. And it's really hard to gain followers and traction, and people are not interacting. It's a really solo platform, but still, I'm trying to use this and make engagement and a community. And I think if you want to do this, you still need to know or have a better understanding on how the function works. And that's why, for me, it was a really good way to do research on this, both looking at my own insights and also just researching broadly on the web on how this function works and why they're good. So I hope this information was also useful for you. And let me know in the comment section if you want me to make these kind of videos in the future. So not just all about cameras and videos, but also about Instagram or perhaps another social platform. Let me know about this, and I will keep that in mind when I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to post on YouTube. Anyway, I think my family will be home pretty soon, so there will be a lot of noise here. And that's my cue to jump off this video. So I will see you in the next video. Boy! It's me again. Do you watch soccer? Tomorrow Denmark will play Czech Republic in the European Championship, and we have a chance to go to the semifinal if we can beat the Czech Republic. And that's pretty insane because Denmark aren't really that good. We won the European Championship, if you didn't know, back in 1992 when I was 6 years old. I think this is the furthest that we have been in the European Championship, so that's kind of exciting. People are going pretty crazy in Denmark. And also today, Spain are playing Switzerland, and I'm part Spanish, so I have two teams to root for. And I'm hoping that it will be a Spain-Denmark final. That would be really funny, but don't think so. But let's see what happens. Boy.